And I'm Gerald Owens. New details at the top of the hour. 89 people in North Carolina have died from this storm from 16 different counties. 1,000 Fort Liberty soldiers, are being sent there to help. Emergency crews are facing dire conditions in the most remote areas. We have crews along with them, bringing you firsthand video and stories from rescuers and those being rescued. WRO's Eric Miller has been in the western part of the state since Sunday, talking with residents in the hardest hit areas. He's traveled to 4 different counties, and tonight he joins us live from Saluda in Polk County. And Eric, you actually had to hike to get to some of these places.
Gerald, that gives you an idea just how cut off many places here around Saluda are. You look behind me here at downtown, things look pretty normal, but in the area around this, it is anything but. There are still people trapped in homes. We have an unknown number of people dead in this community. Those that are alive are still with us. They are doing everything in their power to ensure their neighbors and themselves can keep going through this tragedy. At Thompson's Barbecue Market and Grill, there's no power, but there is propane.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Jason Crystal and the Claytons frying up hot food and hope one burger at a time.
200 burgers, 150 hot dogs, and probably 60 or 80 barbecue sandwiches.
Thank you.
Just what's going on October 2nd.
Wonderful. Thank you. We needed this.
Volunteer Frank Nelson has turned delivery boy. With cell service and internet still nearly non-existent, he's going door to door with this makeshift newspaper, typed up by town officials daily with the latest places to get food, water, and medicine.
Just trying to keep things moving.
But amid the hope, there's still so much heartbreak.
People need to see how bad it is.
Town Commissioner Paul Marion is overseeing this, the first delivery of government aid. It took 6 days to get here.
But as long as we can keep supplies coming in, we'll keep our people fed.
Marion says the need is still so great because landslides are still happening. People are still trapped in their homes, and others are refusing to leave despite dire conditions. These videos, taken in the Green River Cove community, showing a former paradise now erased.
There's homes that are gone, crushed, or covered in mud, so it's hard.
Back on East Main Street, Jim Carson, the owner of a gallery that flooded during the storm, is on his way to grab a burger.
It's unfortunate that it takes a crisis to get people to act like human beings.
A handful and a helping hand in these trying times. As we just said there, that Green River Cove, one of the hardest hit communities in this area. We tried hiking down there ourselves here earlier today. You see that mud there almost up to my knees from some of the conditions we encountered. We met folks who did make that hike, who have been making that hike, bringing in help to that community one step at a time. We'll bring you that story ahead on our News at 6. In Saluda, Eric Miller, WRAL News.
Well, you look at all that damage and you wonder, where do we start the cleanup and recovery? Thank you, Eric.